Good morning, everyone. My name is Shubh Sharma, and let's start with our pre-market analysis. Let's start with US market. Now, on previous session, the Dow Jones closed at 111 points positive, Nasdaq closed at 786 points positive, and S&P 500 closed at 184 points positive. So, after the positive commentary came from Mr. Trump about the war updates, after the news came out, after the Trump announced in his tweet and Truth Social, the market shot up. So the Trump has said that they want to stop the Iran war with Iran. It will take hardly 1 or 2 weeks or 2 days, and they are without even the Strait will open. They want to stop the war. So this is a very positive coming from American market. But the real question is, ask yourself: can you really trust Mr. Trump? There are many times that he has said these type of things that they want to stop the war, they don't need oil, they don't want that, they don't want this, but still the war continues. So looks like only time can tell, but still I be doubtful. Look at SGX Nifty. SGX Nifty showing a gap up opening of close to 400 points. So 400 points, it's showing a positive opening. So now, but if you look at FII and DIA data, now on Monday session, right, FII, they've sold close to 11,000 crores, biggest ever, biggest 11,000 crores, and DII, they bought close to 14,000 crores. So big buying from DII and big selling from FII. So as I discussed, SGX Nifty showing a gap up opening of 400 points. Brent crude has fallen from 114 levels. Now it is at $104 per barrel. So positive for Brent crude. Only the thing is that we can never say that we can even trust Trump and what he's saying. Is it a trustworthy man or not? Because many times he will say that they have stopped the war. Then they will say like, no, the war will continue. They have to open the strait for next 48 hours. Otherwise, they will be striked hard. All these things tells to me that it's very hard for me to trust the words of Mr. Trump. Then only time can tell, right? Now, Asian markets, because of all this positive news, the Asian markets are now positive, and SGX Nifty showing gap up opening of 400 points. Now, let's come back to our market. Let's talk about Nifty and Bank Nifty. So on Monday we closed at day low. Now the closing was 22,331. The support now is at 22,300 where we closed, and the resistance now 22,800. So SGX Nifty showing a gap up opening of 400 points, right? So it looks like 22,800 is going to be the resistance. Let's see how market will react at these levels. Now Bank Nifty closing was around 50,275. The support now is at 50,000 and the resistance now is at 51,000. So Bank Nifty was weak as compared to Nifty. More selling pressure was seen in Bank Nifty as compared to Nifty. However, if you look at the rollovers, right, we have closed the March series and we have came to April series. Now I want to talk more in detail about the rollovers. So if you look at Nifty rollover was 77.8%, slightly lower than previous. From February to March what we came, it was lower than March to April. Now Bank Nifty was strong, 86% rollover was seen, and market was 92.9%, which was slightly dip from last month. So yes, this is the rollover situations. Now if I talk about sector specific, some sector specific, so the strong interest was shown in infra, power, and reality. Reality index is the most beaten down index. I think index now is at 600, 700. And the weak index, where the rollover weakest was pharma, you look at auto and chemical. Now if I talk about stocks where the strong rollover was seen, but the strong, it was L&T, NTPC, Power Grid, SBI Life. And the weak rollover, stock specific, it was Lupin, Bosch, Indigo. These are the sectors where the weak rollover, and the stocks where the weak rollover was seen. So overall, if I talk about market sentiment, market is slightly bearish with selective strength. So that's what, if I have to sum up, this will be the summary. Another thing, the STT hike, what we have seen in budget, will be effective from today. Options, it has increased to 0.15%, and in futures it has increased to 0.05%. So we have discussed in detail about Nifty and Bank Nifty levels. Second, we have discussed about the rollovers, what has happened from March to April. And third, we have discussed about the STT charges, which has been hiked. Now, what's my view? So today we are opening a 400 points gap up, right? Now, what I think is that to be cautious, to short from those levels. Yes, this is a bold call. We are opening a highly 3 to 400 points gap up, and I don't think so. Those are the levels to buy. Imagine if anyone would have holding call options, they would have been doing good. But buying above 400 after opening 400 points gap up, it is looks like very dicey. So you can go ahead and take short positions if you are a risky traders, but for safe traders, I will say wait for the market to create a double bottom or to show some strength on intraday. I don't think so that after 400 points we can even see another 400 points intraday. Looks very uncertain. I think FII will come at higher levels and they will short the market again. So this is my view. For me, it's a wait and watch, no trade whatsoever. For the risky traders, I have discussed. Now this is my view. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned a lot. If you find that interesting, subscribe to my channel and destroy that like button. I hope you have learned a lot. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye and take care.